Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, Part 12. We are currently in the Mega Quest, we're in the Mega Quest, gathering spree here. And we're back on the Citadel, after saving Jacob and server science and stuff.
Why he's here.
Why go after your old employers?
Now we're here to get the ambassador for Bolus.
Good question.
How does Zaid not hear him talking to me?
Damn, wrong door. We need you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Here we go.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
You can offer
or you
both.
Could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Alright. So back to the docks later to talk to him. We got some money, the Volus bombing fleet. Alright, so the bank. We need to go to the bank to talk to the scientist. I was like, what is that? Hello?
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome.
Welcome to Kanala Experts.
Alright. Dragon armor.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Let's
Combine.
buy these.
We carry it.
Buy the,
Don't be left out in
we'll
the
leave
cold.
all the weapons
Ask
for
about
now.
Our full service warranties. Please visit any of our
Some of these
Combine
guns are
branches
DLC.
for any and all personal needs.
They're like DLC guns. I don't really remember like which ones though. It's been way too long to remember. Alright, so we have Kaden and Liara. First, so obviously I want to buy a lot more of these like upgrades and stuff. It's just so that I'm able to
Welcome
get a lot of
Casa
these things out of the way.
Fabrication Weaponry. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Welcome to No
Getting a lot of these like mods and stuff out of the way helps for when I do the shore leave tip for DLC, so that I can buy a lot of the rest of these weapons.
Remember,
We'll buy the Venom shotgun, it's
welcome
cheap
to
enough.
Cybertine Armory.
All situated.
We'll hold off. I don't want to run out of stuff in case of fuel. Hey, Liara.
You sure you want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
I grew up near a park too.
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first
Archaeologist.
history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
What do I do? I wanna make the move. So yeah, no, this is if you actually let me explain this here. If you actually had a relationship with Liara in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 into 3, this is the finale part where you get the Paramore achievement, like the third Paramore achievement, because this is where you would recoup your relationship. Alright, I'm gonna drop this bomb. Alright, and if she rejects me, I'm gonna have to walk away from this whole playthrough. This whole playthrough edges on this right here.
I think we'd be good together, Liara.
Shepard, I didn't think... not that I mean... I could see how...
Sorry. No pressure.
No. I can tell you my answer now. I like you a lot too, Shepard. And I'd like it very much.
Yeah!
Too.
Baby! There it is. Paramore 1, thanks. Game. Hooray! We did it. Paramore 1. Fucking hell. Yeah, so my, I have my, so yeah, that would be where you would, your relationship, like, Paramore achievement would come into play for that. You'd get Paramore 3 right there. So, but with my other playthrough, I'm romancing Liara as well. I already started talking to her and everything. So, basically, I'm gonna go through as a piece of shit, romancing her, I guess. Finally, that means I'm out from under Caden's BS.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars.
Oh no, here comes the music.
There weren't enough moments like this. With people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
I know a lot of people would probably look at this and go, you should have just romanced Caden and just that should be the... I don't want to, alright? I don't like his character. Listen, the only reason he got saved was because I didn't want to listen to Ashley's fucking racist, anti-alien rhetoric for 3 fucking games, to be honest. So that's why. But I never romanced him. I know this for a fact. We all watched this playthrough.
I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
I'm not.
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. Look, we didn't come here to talk about work.
Here's to that.
Let me tell you something that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy who's the life of the party, who has a lot of friends.
Really?
No, it's true. I mean, some people even find my, integrity annoying.
Really?
No, seriously, Okay, fine. Well, now you're messing with me. Okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
Thank
that
you.
means a lot.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Sanity check.
You know, I really do hope that one day, in the essence of this grand scheme of things, after this game is ended and all the, you know, like, if you were to think of what comes after this game, that, you know, what's Yara still doing in here for? Can I talk to her again? That Caden, you know, he eventually found some girl and settled down and got married. You know, he's not the guy for me, alright? I didn't want him.
Hello, Shepard.
I wanted my boo thing over here, which I got. Son? It took me 3 games to get there, but I got there. I told you I would. Okay. now that we've done that, I'm getting a little creepy. So I don't give a shit. Male, female. Liara is the only romance option for me. And Miranda. But that's it. Oh, by the way, I never did find Miranda, did I? So... well, let's just go to the bar real quick to see if there's anybody here.
Now arriving at
Edie and Joker, Arya, okay. Maybe Edie and Joker have something to talk about? I don't know, we'll see. Their relationship is, you know. I know for a fact Arya doesn't have anything to talk about.
What do you say?
I should slit your goddamn throat.
Hey, here they are.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun. Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
And look at him, how happy he is.
It seemed like you two might make a good match. I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof. Really? What did Joker say?
Aloof.
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it. I might have helped a little. I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
You're welcome.
The banner of the 1st Regiment.
Oh, alright, well, here you go. Edie and Joker just living their best lives together here in the purgatory. Does that have a sign out here? Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, there's a sign for it somewhere. Excuse me, sir.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a
Alright,
destination.
well, I guess we can go to
Area 1 moment, please.
Huerta, see if there's anything there. Jacob, the consul, and the doctor. Okay.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Patient lounge, Jacob's here.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Med gel capacity. I'll come back and find him in a minute. Console.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down.
Ah, yes.
Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Look. Need to talk with the doctor in here?
I overheard what you said. I
you
found
go.
this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to
Oh yeah, the poison. That's right, I forgot about that.
Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
You're welcome. Alright, then we can... It's console again? What are you talking about? I already did that. I forgot about Knowles' investigation. Oh, here's Jacob right here. I literally walked right by
Hey,
him.
Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can.
How are
So
you?
what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
They don't. They do not. He is the
It
toughest.
was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Wasn't exactly planned, but
wow.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out.
I hear the coughing.
No offense.
What?
None taken.
Good.
No, if I want it. No, bring my legacy upon me. God damn it! I've saved you all. I deserve a little comeuppance.
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Feel it?
I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Get out of here.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard.
No problemo.
Good thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
See you later. Alright. So, we got all that.
Spectre status
Guess
recognized.
we need to still find some of these consoles or whatever the fuck. Commons. It's just the Ara, okay.
Presidium Commons. One moment, please.
Purgatory, let's just check there.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory. One moment, please.
Citadel Embassies. Miranda.
Arriving at Presidium Embassy. One moment, please.
The holding area.
Now
So I'm a little
arriving
raspy.
at
I'm drinking some
Docking Bay
Powerade.
D24. Emergency civilian housing.
Alright, let's go talk to Zaid while we're here. Where's he at? He's in C, so he's in the nearest.
Forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies.
Hey.
You're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk, don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
So yeah. There you go, so we've recruited Zaid. Very nice. He'll be hanging around here. Eventually he'll be gone, I believe. Okay. Let's see here.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Back to the docking bay. Is there anything here? Yeah, there's a console
Now
here.
arriving at Docking Bay D24.
In the...
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask why you think you're...
Knowles, I found another spot where Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes in some...
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
So, if you're wondering who this could be, you might have an idea.
One moment, please. Now arriving.
I don't know, maybe somebody related to a certain incident in Mass Effect 1 involving an asteroid. Oh, James is back in
Hey there.
Area 4 now. He's,
Parents get here yet?
oh yeah, that girl's parents.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova.
You're right, I should have.
Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us?
I mean, not really.
I'm trapped on this citadel.
Pretty ugly,
Our
actually.
warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system.
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine.
I'm good.
You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Respect your authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Well, there we go. Batarian fleet. More assets. Told you. Had something to do with a little guy on an asteroid. Mass Effect 1. Told you he'd come back. Alright, so... now we're done with that. We can head back to the
Spectre status. 1 moment.
embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Spectre office. Alright. Oh, the message terminal, that's why Miranda is, here, because it's a message terminal thing. Alright, we still have these as well.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history.
ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Well, there we go. Met up with Miranda. She's going to go after her dad, finally. Yeah, her dad's a piece of shit. Of course he'd be working with the elusive man. Why wouldn't he, right? Okay, well. Now that we've done that, that's all clear. And we can now...
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Go back to the docks and leave.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Now we've spent time with everybody and
I have a little brother. He went off planet.
done all that stuff. Only Dark Chocolates would like to speak with me. Okay. I'm guessing it's involving our deal.
Sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Pairing dicks.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff.
Yes. Nice. Alright, so we can now get another power, since we don't need the bullshit anymore. I mean, flare would be pretty nice. I have no point for Reeve. I think we'll do flare, to be honest. So, okay, so now we've done that. We'll get all this up here. Impact radius or damage and force. Oh, there's a radius increase there, so let's do damage and force. Recharge speed. And yeah, let's do the impact radius. 9 meters. We're almost to level 56 as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, see the you can see that the bar for the Renegade is getting a little bit shorter over time, and that's because of the compounding of
Win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Paragon choices.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name?
I find using my biotics to toss someone across.
Med-based surgery.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Health bonus.
You can handle yourself and find attention, remember? I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities.
List of
to
recent
use them these
purchases
past
by
few
Zaid.
years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece.
Bunch of stuff that he's purchased.
Sounds like you have a few
Scotch
stories
stuff.
to tell.
An email from Jacob to Brent. I miss you, Brent. But I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Brent. Take care of yourself.
Thanks for coming by.
You're welcome.
Please,
Love you. Bye.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vaquero.
These guys, man, I'll tell you what. Whatever.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
I already met her. You have anything to talk about, Trainer?
Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie.
I have chess up in my room.
Sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
I have a chess set up in my room, Trainer. Bring it down here, we can all play. Okay, let's see here. Well, actually, let me exit real quick. Okay, so we have the shore leave, the distress signal. So the Perseus Veil is priority. Hades Nexus. Prothean Sphere. These are both in Hades Nexus. Let's check Hades Nexus here. You have Hades Nexus, right? I think so. Hades Gamma. Do we not? Guess we don't have Hades Nexus yet. So we just have Hades Gamma. Alright, so let's head to the Nimbus cluster for the Asari Colony here. Nimbus cluster. There is stuff here, right? Yes. You always have to check. Ton of fuel we could have used. God, even more fucking fuel, Jesus Christ.
Reapers eluded.
I'll have a bunch of money to buy the fuel, and I'm just like wasting all of my.
I found something.
Wasting getting all the fuel there. Library of Asha. Okay, it's like 50%. So I kind of want to look to see if there's.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Okay, top. Snag this. Intact Reaper weapon. Tell? Very nice.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Damn. Where the fuck is this?
Reapers eluded.
Seriously, it's like I passed by that planet 50 fucking times. There we go, there's the fuel.
Evasion successful.
Just a ton of fucking fuel out here.
Signal confirmed.
More fuel. That's it. Just fuel. It's like, you know, the idea of getting just a bunch of free fuel to help you fill up, I guess. Is there anything here? Okay, everything's 100%, so it's just the colony. Alright, so Lessus will investigate this colony. Let's go. Alright, we'll take Liara. We'll take, well, I guess it doesn't really matter now who we take. We'll take Liara and we'll take Javik. So we have the Venom shotgun now. And we have the oh yeah, the Carnifex. More damage, more accuracy, but also more weight. So we're gonna stick with this for now. Javik, we'll give him the obviously we'll give him the particle rifle. And we'll give him the Carnifex pistol, why the hell not? She has the Scorpion. And we'll give her... There we go. That's good. 2 points for me, 7 for Liara. Alright, so we'll do more into stasis. That's pretty good. Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power a 30% chance to cause no cooldown. That's pretty good. So this is bubble. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough points. Okay, let's see. So, let's, with Javik, let's do... let's do that one. With... Slam, I mean, recharge speed is obviously pretty great. We'll do the next one for pull. Do damage per second. And then he's got lift grenade. We'll do 3 in lift grenade, I guess. Gets that kind of evened up there a little bit. Alright.
Pick up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Yakshi Monastery.
Oh shit!
Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer.
Well, guess who we should run into?
They isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Alright, well, here we are. Ardat Yakshi Monastery.
The shuttle is warm, recently used.
Assault rifle stability damper.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Or both.
That's
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be having some fucking banshees up in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Flare on to here. So dark in here. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy our order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay. Let's search around.
I hear something.
Good.
Stay sharp.
Sniper rifle, spare ammo, wall safe with some muns. To our staff and students, attached is our a new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up, breakfast, morning meditation, study period, chores, midday meal, classes, study period, supper, evening meditation, free period, curfew.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Well, we'll go that way here in a little bit. I want to still look around for stuff.
Delay. You won't believe what Yannis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
She didn't.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Galay's electronic signature, intel. Very nice. Alright, well, looked around. This door's broken, so we have to go over the other. actually seems like a really nice place to be if you're a Nardat Yakshi. Or anybody for that matter. Looks like I like the snowiness of it, and the building itself just looks really cool. Hello?
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
There she is.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time.
Here come the Banshees.
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Alright.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate,
sorry, Widow.
Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Deliver your final words.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Yeah, they did. Ammo lying around, you know what that means. It's time for a fight.
A new enemy.
Alright.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Oh yeah, the Banshees. I've seen them before. Just a couple of other times. One other time.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Valere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry. Valere!
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
What's Javik doing at the door?
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
The hell? Javik, what the fuck were you doing? Alright, Great Hall's down there.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Check over here.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Wow, so they weren't paying attention to the Reapers either. See ya! Sarah's Council Shoulder Guard, nice. And the Disciple. Some more experience. I think we're actually getting... yeah, we're getting closer to level 56. It's taking a while. We'll get there. Down there in a minute. Search the other side here. I saw a wall safe over here. Oh yeah, baby. Jethro, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yannis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yannis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yannis matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Galay. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Pahora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Pahora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Pahora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Of course, we have a weapon bench too. Dropped her ass. Yeah, one shot to these guys and they're fucking done. You think that laser is like a little broken? It like sort of gets bigger sometimes. Because he's supposed to hold when you hold it down longer, that's when the laser gets bigger, but he doesn't hold it down very long. And I may give him a different gun. Precision scope.
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the other Yakshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition?
Station there. There's a medical station here too.
We found our bomb.
And Valere.
Rila, wake up!
Valere, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Somebody gotta do something? Jesus.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
We're clear.
Get bent,
Let's
bitch.
get back to that bomb.
Valere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
She's indoctrinated. The best that she can do is what she can. As the Banshees come for her. They're so gross, dude. Ugh.
not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
Always.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Just try not to commit suicide again.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead. Farewell, Commander.
Alright, there we go. We got some funding for that as well. And in terms of what we have, updated, we have the Volus bombing fleet now. Batarian fleet now. Alliance, we have the engineering corps updated. We have Zaid. We have the Asari Commandos. We have Samara. Crucible, we have the optimized EZO capacitors. In Turian, we have the updated 6th fleet as well, because of the neurotoxin thing. So, we're getting there. It's building. There are still some big things that we should be getting.
Mild Sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Really? For what? I just talked to her a little bit ago.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
Yes.
It's been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
And Jeff says, Jacqueline Subject Zero is sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither have you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That makes no sense.
Consider
Both
it a
a little-
lady's prerogative, then.
Little on the
Come.
sauce.
Let's have a toast.
I am gonna call her
To a
Karen.
woman I'm proud to call my friend. I am lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all. I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good drinker, but I'm also, you know, I was a little on the sauce. I'm a little on the sauce. There, I'm a little on the sauce. All right, so we have both these. Glaze,
She was
signature.
stationed on Valchir when the Reapers
Store
invaded.
discount? Bet your
I think
ass.
we can assume what happened.
Attack
Inform
Reaper
Agent
weapon?
Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper
Ammo or
activity
weapon
past
damage?
the
Yeah,
lowest
weapon
relay.
damage. Correspondence from Classified Alliance Project staff. Dr. Locke was working on that problem you sent me last night and think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy burst. Punch the attached capacitor redesigned to your projections. It should shave 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. See where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
For sure.
Greetings, Commander.
I think now that we have the store thing, I wonder if this equals
I've always
out.
loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44...
Come on,
Like
that thing's made
4,
of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few
5.
hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed.
I mean, 10%
Hey, with a
markup.
cannon like that, who needs to
discount.
move?
If you want that, why don't you
That
just
does
stick
take
with
it
the
down a
old
little bit more.
M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
That, Serpentine Armory, still have those. Spectre Requisitions, still have those. Acor Munitions, nothing. Secretarian State Arms. We have the Kestrel Helmet. Mods and stuff. We'll get those when we go back to the Citadel again. Alright, so I have level 56 now. Let's do Disruptor Ammo as per usual. Yeah, why not? So you get 4 more points for 57. Should get us there. 4 more points for 58. Which will get us here. 4 more points for 59. And 60. We should get, I think, at least we won't get the last 2 of cryo and disruptor ammo, but I don't even know if we'll reach level 60 by the end of this, to be honest. Sorry, Widow. Pursues fail. Okay.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Alright. Game night from trainer. Thanks for taking time to speak with civilian. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise to have fun and games. Sure, let's go do that. I'll read all the rest of the things in my cabin.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller
Thanks.
than this.
No shit.
An
Like mine.
actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
I'm just a simple lab technician.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
See, we could have used my chess set. It has real pieces in it. Alright, Crucible update from Bryn. Commander Shepard, thank you again for all you did. Get our group out of the facility Angelics. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man with the privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Although I never rely on luck in this instance, I fear we may need a little. Stay safe. I hope our paths cross again. Citadel meetup from Jacob. Hey, Shepard, this Crucible project is intense. Bryn and the others are around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to make a run to the Citadel to pick up some equipment out of the hospital. If you got time, want to meet me there. Oh, I already did, so there you go. Headed for the front lines from Samara. Shepard, I finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy with the code it takes to join the fight where it is most dire. While you will do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front line. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me. Asari Squad ready from Corrine LeMays. Shepard, as an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it is time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos that went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Oh, there you go. Alright. Okay, so we've got all this done here, and yeah, can head back to the relay. Alright, so that's done there. Munis Wasteland, the Nebula, rest, cluster, yeah, should be. I mean, besides the far rim, everything's kind of up to par so far. Alright, Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
See where Samara is, as well as where to deliver this other.
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No.
Where to deliver this last notice type of thing.
One moment, please.
The last goodbye. James and Zaid.
At docking bay E24. One moment, please.
Alright, Samara's here to the offices. Oh, she's right here.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Valere is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Right.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Valere be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Valere will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Valere saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Reaper forces continue their assault.
Alright, well, there we go. Okay, so
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
inventory bar. Joker.
One moment, please.
Jacob.
Now arriving at 1 moment, please.
Commons. Miranda's at the apartments.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Okay, well then where the hell's the person for the Asari Widow? So she's by Apollo Cafe, so we are in the right place. It's her right here.
Her name is Tasha Poray.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
No problem. Okay, so we got that done. Alright, so some of this, let's see here. Citadel. Let me Google a few of these. Cerberus ciphers. Priority Citadel 2. So N7 Communication Hub mission is when we'll get that. Which becomes a priority after becomes a priority after another priority mission. Right. Chemical treatment. Okay, so another priority, I think that's Far Rim. So we can't get that. Plesiosaur fossil, let's see. Alright, that's also that. Code fragments. Okay. I'm just like looking at these missions to see, because I'm knowing what's down the line and whatnot. So shore leave is actually something that we're not going to be completing until much later in the game. And the reason being is because of a few things. One, if we do it now, there's a lot of characters that won't actually show up, and we aren't able to get like the most out of it. And two, I want to get as much money and complete as many quests as possible to buy as much stuff as possible, so that I know how much I need to grind to be able to unlock all the rest of the crap that I need to buy. So shore leave actually won't take place until closer to the end of the game. Before the Cerberus base thing, however, because after the Cerberus base, there's a Cerberus base mission that gets that we do later, like near the end of the game, that we won't be able to have everything. If we do it before, we can't. We don't want to do it after that mission because it won't be optimal. I think the optimal point from what I looked at the other day was after priority for Horizons, I think. Okay, so that's Rannoch again. Okay, Dakuna. Go to the Ancients. Let's see here. Alright, so that's Rannoch again. A lot of the stuff doesn't get done until after like priority stuff. Prothean Sphere, let's see. Rannoch again. I'm guessing that the obelisk is also after. So basically, like a lot of these, the ones I've been just saying Rannoch is priority Rannoch. There's priority Rannoch, there's priority Horizon. Anything that's a priority mission, essentially. There are some missions that you can't do specifically after, like, parts of the game, essentially. Like, there's certain missions, like these side missions that you can't do past certain parts because, like, the characters will be dead or something, like, changes. For example, a lot of the missions that we did prior, we couldn't do them past the Citadel attack. So, like, that's why we had to finish a lot of those up before... We had to finish all those up before the Citadel attack, otherwise those characters would disappear. It's really just about knowing what missions, like priority missions, you need to do before essentially going into it. So we actually have the Library of Asha. Okay, yes. So we need to go to Purgatory, that's right. The Rings of Elune. I believe that the Cillian Nebula is also after priority Rannoch. Yes. Okay, so most of the stuff is after priority Rannoch. Like this. This is mostly after priority Rannoch. These are after some of the other priority missions, they're coming up anyway. So, yeah, how much money do we have? We have 20,000. Let me just check some of these stores, buy a few things. They'll head back to Purgatory. Excuse me, sir, you're in my way.
Proceeds from all
go.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at
Out of stock. Alright, I'll buy those. Because the thing is that usually one of the things that I like to do is it's what I did for originally when I played through the games back on the 360 when they first came out, was I did a new game plus of this game on the harder difficulties, and when you have all of the stuff, you can equip the best. Like, you can upgrade all of your weapons to level 10 and then equip them with the best like gear, the best gear for each of those, and then you can like literally destroy enemies. You can destroy enemies
Anyhow, enough about
on like insanity and shit. It's one of the reasons why I'm mostly buying all this crap. Her, yes.
I recovered some texts from the library and Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe
Alright, so That being said, let me head. This is gonna make me return to Normandy.
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please.
Commons. I just like to buy things, like I said, it's just like a little bit at a time,
Welcome to Kanala Export.
But I mostly avoid buying armor,
Combine arsenal supplies.
and I avoid buying guns like this, of course. I mostly avoid buying guns because you'll get most of them. Like I said, the DLC guns, which I think those were all the DLC guns. You won't get those. They aren't just laying around. But oh yeah, and oh yeah, Miranda's here too. We got to talk to her first as well. Before we leave.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Welcome to Nosasa Sporting Goods.
Alright, we know that's out of stock. You have the Spectre stuff to get as well. Let's head up here though, to the apartments. Meet Miranda. On the other side, I guess. Oh, Blasto 6!
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda. But I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did.
Yeah.
There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
You think Shepard would be like the kind of person to do like ass slapping in the locker room. Like, you saw like how she just like approached Miranda and kind of like put her arm on her shoulder and kind of gave her a little pat on the belly. Like, you know, I think Shepard be the person that like in the female locker room, she's just like slapping asses. It's like, get out there, soldier. Like, I like to imagine.
Please select a destination.
That's possible. All right, let me head back to the embassies real quick. Go to the Spectre requisitions, maybe buy a couple of these things. Excuse me, sir. And then we will head out to the Far Rim. We might do a little bit of searching on that. And oh, Bailey, sorry, I ended up in your office. I was headed for the Spectre office. Didn't want to talk to you today. Goodbye. He's like, oh, Shepard, you're here. And Shepard just turned around and leaves. Like, oh, that was kind of rude. Transfer authorization, Private Talavi. Private Talavi has requested transfer to a unit actively engaged against Reaper hostiles. Note from Sergeant Olimbe says that Private Talavi is an exceptional engineer, recommending him for duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Alright, authorized, baby! Alright, so we have these. Ultralight materials. And I think we'll buy the extended barrel, shall we? Yeah, especially like War Asset, Alliance 3rd Fleet. Especially these things. Oh, buddy, I'll tell you what. The shore leave really helps clear out this crap. Alright, so now let's just head back
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
to the Normandy.
Now arriving at
We'll head off to the Far Rim.
24.
We'll be going to meet
Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ESO mining facility on Zani.
we'll be going and meeting up with the Quarians and Tally. Trainer, anything? Anything to say? No? Okay. Off to the Far Rim we go. Does the Far Rim have any goody num-nums? No, it does not. So we don't have to worry about that. Everything else is 100% thus far. Back to the Quarians. So yeah, there is multiple places. There's Ma'at as well. I think it's because there is like a couple of missions that we can do. It's not just... Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and dock up with the envoy ship.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you
What
again.
up?
Though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd
Yeah,
hope
it's
for your
nice to see you,
support
Ron.
in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Zen, you're a... If you remember in Mass Effect 2, she's insane.
Homeworld? You mean Renok?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI.
Oh, it was murder.
An accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the life ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Welcome home, my lady.
Zora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Hell yeah.
Admiral?
It's
Yeah,
mostly
Admiral.
formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. I'm glad you're
If I'd
here.
known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers. with
Just shrug it
everything
off.
we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why
Where is
help
he
them?
anyway?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I have a whole room upstairs, bro. We can talk in
I'm
private.
ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Beep, beep, beep. So there you go. Priority Geth Dreadnought. And Tally. Any messages here? Can I invite her up here? Yes, I can.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
See, it's always funny because, you know, a lot of energy drain. A lot of people are always like, oh, I don't know if we can do this. Oh, I don't know if we can, you know, I don't know if we can. And then if I was Shepard, I'd be like, do you realize what we've done? We took down a Reaper and stopped a crazy Turian, we then literally saved an entire galaxy and stopped the Collectors by going on a suicide mission where everybody lived. And you're telling me now you don't think that we can save your fleet? That's just a Saturday night at this point. Like there is nothing we can't do at this point. Like, we're complete and utter badasses. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. But before we do, I think that I want to know where these other two model ships are. Let's see here. Okay, so the last two ships are the Quarian Live ship and the Geth Fighter, which are available from Elkos Combine after Priority Geth Dreadnought. So, yeah, there's that. So, we are going to call it there for this part. And then next time we'll be able to get the other two ships. And we'll have a full filling here with all of our ships. It'll be really nice. I have the full complete set. I will have collected them all. I'm just going to call a little early because, of course, I'm going to go back down. I'm going to call a little early on this one just because of the fact that, you know, really we don't have anything else to do. The only thing that we have is, you know, at this point, besides Shore Leave, which we're not doing right now, is the Geth Dreadnought. So we need to do this and all the stuff for the Quarians next time, and then we'll be able to do a lot more of these. And, yeah, it'll open up a lot more for us to be able to go and get a lot more of this stuff done, and then we'll be able to just continue forward and, you know, do what we do. Tally, you know, so yeah, we're moving along. We're not yet close to being done. You know, the playthroughs just get longer each game, to be honest, and so this one's going to be obviously the longest one. So that's just kind of how it's gonna be. Probably won't finish before I move, but you know, we'll do as much as we can. So take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.